There has been a suicide pact of shutting down energy in order to appease lunatic climate cultists who don't understand a thing about science because they knew that it was just political BS. So China spent all that time building power infrastructure and power diversity in their infrastructure. So regardless of whatever your audience thinks about China or the politics or the leadership, they certainly were very smart about, they built coal-fired power plants, gas plants, but also massive solar installations. China has more solar than I think any other country in the world. Massive wind and massive hydropower. The Three Gorges Dam being the most recent example, and they're working on another dam. So China has built a power infrastructure that now gives China this leadership position in AI, training and inference, because AI is power hungry, massively power hungry. What's the cost of a kilowatt hour of energy in China? It's about 8 cents, or maybe it's 8.5 cents for consumers. What is it in Connecticut? What is it in Virginia? I don't know, 30 cents or 25 cents or something. We pay multiples.
Ours just went. Ours in Colorado just went up 30%.
Because so the U.S. is at least 20 years too late in building electrical power infrastructure. And when Trump comes along and says, well, we're going to build 10 AP1000 nuclear power plants, Westinghouse, it's their largest model, like in the year 2042 or something is when those might be done. The problem is that's only going to be a drop in the bucket of what we need. Even all of those nuclear power plants will only add, I think, about 100 terawatt hours annually to the total power grid output. And the US power grid output is something like 4,500 terawatt hours annually, something in that range. So it's only going to add 100 to that number, while China is doing over 10,000 terawatt hours annually and growing. So China produces more than twice the electricity that the United States does. And electricity production is very strongly tied to GDP, to industry, to innovation. It's really, this is a way to cut off the blood supply to America's economy. This has been a suicide pact of shutting down energy in order to appease lunatic climate cultists who don't understand a thing about science. They have to fake all the temperature data to try to scare everybody into compliance while they're actually shutting down civilization. And we're paying the price for that big time today.